this button?
The go live button.
Well, I didn't have to do that last week.
You're live.
Yay.
But
Son of a bitch.
I didn't have to do that last week. You know what? It's starting from the beginning, I think, too. So,
all right
great.
then.
oops.
Oh, well, whatever. So there's gonna be a little bit of a delay on the YouTube broadcast.
Guys are 15 minutes behind on the YouTube. So if you're listening on all WNY and you want to see what's going on, you can start now. Now it's doing. Oh, hey, there we are. Okay.
Oh, it's
okay, we're
only
live
like
on YouTube now.
Maybe.
I think. Yeah,
We're
I'm pretty sure.
semi-live. There's definitely a lag.
Oh
So
yeah,
here's
there's a
what
lag.
we want everybody to do. We want you to put the radio on one side of the room and YouTube on the other side, and turn the volume up as loud as you can, and then you're gonna be crazy, just like the three of us.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
Yay.
Well, on the bright side, I can edit this later and throw the first 15 minutes of the show on there.
Oh, good.
Fine.
It's all good.
But yeah, it's been a busy year. I mean, obviously after that, we had kind of onboarded Tom with us shortly before that, and you know,
To which I still haven't seen you guys with Tom. You did send me.
I know.
You sent me some audio from a show and
from
the Ironworks show.
Yeah, from the Ironworks show.
And I thought it sounded fantastic. And you guys,
that was the chop down set too, and it was almost an hour long.
Oh,
the
my.
joke was you guys played a song called "Hey You," and the same night we played a song called "Hey You."
Yep.
Which were both were original songs. Neither were from, neither were Pink Floyd. You know?
No, we don't cover Pink Floyd here. Mm-mm.
Well, ours was a cover, but it was a Silence the Cynic cover, so it was still
I
a
don't
member
think
of my
that
band.
counts.
Yeah, that doesn't count because Brian's in the fucking band.
Yeah.
That'd be like us doing a Nick Lucido song and me saying that it's a cover.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Right.
Or like that time that Eric Burden from the Animals redid a bunch of their songs and it wasn't good. Like he should have left those alone. Just stop.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
I'll keep my eye out for that so I can keep scrolling past it.
Yep, just keep on going.
Okay.
Scroll, swipe right.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, me either. I'm just trying to make valid references so I sound cool and relevant.
You swipe left to get rid of them, right if you want to keep them.
We've learned something completely useless.
How's that working for you?
A lot of people have swiped left on him.
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
That's okay. I swiped right.
Yeah. Hey, it was 3 years ago today that you and I met.
Yeah.
That's right. I saw that on Facebook. That is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The All WNY 2017 Awards.
Yeah.
That was at the Evening Star, right?
That was at the Evening Star. That was the day that a cover band won Best Lyricist.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
happened.
terrestrial radio won.
Terrestrial Radio won Best Podcast.
Yeah.
Yep. And wasn't that the one where the Dreadnecks were in for like Best Country Band or something?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh
Yeah, that was a weird year for awards. Really bizarre.
It was.
So the All WNY Awards for this year are up now. You can go vote on allwnyawards.com.
Right, you know, I like it. It's much more streamlined. There aren't as many categories, and all the categories are really limited as far as who's nominated. It's not like, what's that other one that's going around right now?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The Hour WNY or something like that.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm not nominated. I don't care.
Yeah, I know we got nominated in it for like original rock band or something, but it's like all WNYs used to be. Like the category is like 45 pages long.
Yeah.
Random. Most of them are cover bands too, which
someone's got to respect and appreciate the cover bands.
Right, nothing wrong with
us.
cover bands, but you know, it's
time and place.
Nick Laura says you're pretty.
Oh, well, thank you, Laura.
I'm sure you're pretty too, Laura, but I don't know what you look like.
All I see is a name on a screen. It's a very well typed name, so going off of that, you're pretty also.
Aw.
But yeah, so I mean, it's been a real busy year with Tom and the band. We've only played, I think, 3 or 4 shows. We really kind of slimmed it out. We've been focusing back on writing. We've got probably a good half an album already written, if not more, and a couple of things in the working phases. I don't know. It's a riff, is what it is.
It's a riff.
It's a riff, and we all recognize, okay, that's a part to something. We just don't know if it's gonna go anywhere.
Is it anything like when I was in the band and we started writing something and it was King Nothing from Metallica?
Yeah, that definitely happened. We were playing the riff and he looks at us and goes, "Wait, I know this." And he changed the cadence a little bit and we're all like, hell, we just wrote a Metallica song.
Yep.
All right. I mean, at least it was a good one. I liked those albums personally.
You kind of, I think you kind of built off that for one of the new songs, right? Maybe. So it sounded somewhat like that in one of the songs that you sent from that Ironworks show.
I don't know. We do stuff.
Yeah, right.
Right? It all bleeds into one anymore. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm not even sure where I am right now.
We can't make it to each other's shows, but we send each other recordings of each other's shows.
Yes.
Like, here's what you missed.
Yeah. Hey, check this out. Hey, here you go. I know.
Here's us covering Rick Astley.
Yeah.
I'm like, here's us covering the Beatles. That happened. Definitely happened.
And again, the Rick Astley thing in my band was not my idea. So it's just like, yeah, okay, sure, let's do it.
Yep.
Strangely enough, the Beatles was my idea, which is odd because
You don't like the Beatles. Yeah.
Quite a long time.
I
So
wouldn't
have
expect
you.
that.
And, yeah, I'm not a Beatles fan.
It's funny that, Nick doesn't like a lot of bands, but somehow has stuff from them. Like, I got an Aerosmith record from you once.
Yes, you did. Rocks.
Yeah.
I think.
I
For
believe
some
you're
reason,
right.
I have like 4 copies of the damn record.
I'm just like, yeah, sure, I'll take it.
I just come across these things. You're like a pawn shop or something, box of records for $5. Like, I'm gonna take the gamble.
Right.
This might all be terrible, but I might get something cool out
Yeah,
of it.
1 or 2 cool things.
Yep. Or like, you hit up Zounds and Niagara Falls. I don't even know if it's open anymore. That weird painted house on Hyde Park Boulevard.
Not an area I spent time in.
She wants
much.
she wants to know if you can replace me on this show.
I mean, usually Wednesdays are, the night with my wife, but I'm pretty sure she'd be totally okay with me just not being around and her having free time. Like last I checked, she made 3 dozen cookies and is currently eating cheese.
Eating cheese.
Yeah, I mean,
Expensive cheese with wine.
Yes.
If you really want more of Nick, you can go back into the archives, watch the Nick and Dan show on the Exham Priory YouTube channel.
Yep, you can definitely do that if you want to and see me and Dan getting drunk for the first season and then
me getting drunk for the second season.
And then the second season we had built up an alcohol tolerance and we were trying to get drunk, but it just didn't happen.
I still to this day have the index cards with my lines for the opening from the
they
Nick
were
and Dan
so
show.
good.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was a fun night of filming.
And then there was the ones where I'm just riffing, where I'm like, when I showed up, I had the goggles, like the ski goggles, and I put them on, and I'm just
I
like,
remember those.
with Scott's cowboy hat, and I'm like, this is Bono. You're watching the Nick and Don show.
Yeah, worst Bono impression ever, but it was still awesome. Still awesome.
There was that one and the one where I just went nuts over fake mayonnaise, like what a
Oh
fake
my
Miracle
God.
Whip.
Yeah, because we were raiding Scott's fridge and adding things to his shopping list, because I don't know why he left his Alexa in there, but he did.
Yes, Laura, Dan Twist.
Yes.
Anyway, there was the one where I broke that little snowman figurine. You remember that?
Was it Scott's?
Yeah.
You broke Scott's shit?
Apparently so.
Does he know?
Now he does.
I'm pretty sure I have since then told him.
Yeah.
Listen, sometimes things happen in the heat of the moment.
I didn't think the
understand.
thing was gonna break.
It was the heat of the moment. Tell me what your heart meant. Asia, please don't sue me.
Or all WNY,
Or all WNY.
which is an LLC, so it doesn't matter anyway.
What's Scott's mailing address again?
PO Box 716.
That's
Is
right.
it really?
It really is.
As a matter of fact,
That's
it is.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Niagara Falls, New York. Is that 14301 over there?
It's 1430 something.
Yeah.
Just send a bunch of letters to 14301, 14304, 14303,
Make 10 of them.
and just mail them.
PO Box 716. I don't know if
All
it's
of your
in...
hate mail, care of Scott Leffler, all WNY Radio.
Yeah. She wants to know when Dan is returning. Dan can return whenever he'd like.
That's true. It's very true. Fuzzy Bear is always welcome.
Dan is always welcome here.
We love Dan.
We do. He's welcome here anytime.
He's got that great big beard that I just want to run my fingers through.
Oh, I understand.
I haven't seen Dan since the last Living Brain Dead show. So
Right.
He made it. You weren't there, and it's like, oh man, where's Nick?
Sorry, it's hard for me to make it out all the time. I try when I can.
I know
really
you do. I know you do. I appreciate that you're coming to the 96 Bitter Being show.
Yeah, it's gonna be an awesome time.
It's
I'm
gonna be a
looking
lot of
forward to
fun.
it. That's next Thursday.
Next Thursday?
Not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow.
No, actually, a week from then. So 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. It's early in the month right now. Again, I don't know what day it is.
Today's
everyone.
the 8th, so the show's the 23rd.
Yes, the 23rd. That's right.
That's gonna be a good time, good fun show.
This all sounds legitimate. It really does.
Yeah.
It really does. Yeah. So that's what we've got going on. It's been a busy year. We're looking forward to coming back out in May. We're working on a couple of things for after that. Trying to get out of Buffalo, New York a little bit. Not that we don't love it here. We do. We honestly do. But there's other places we could go and be loud and obnoxious with. And
I got to play Cleveland with Yellow Sauce this year. That was fun.
you did. You got to play
last year now.
Pretty cool. Yeah, that's right. That was last year.
Got to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like, they let us in for free because we were a touring band.
Oh, I want to go for free.
Yeah,
Well, when you
book a show in
guys are ready
Cleveland.
to go on the road, Cleveland.
Book a show in Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Take us with you.
Okay.
We'll all go.
They're not playing. We're just bringing them along with us.
Yeah, you book
You
us.
really should be better at specifying.
Book you guys, book us, and then we'll all go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and have a
Right.
good time and hang out, and then just melt some faces in Cleveland.
Yeah. Oh.
We had the privilege of playing in Cleveland the night before the Buffalo Bills played in Cleveland and lost.
Aw. They have a habit of doing that. Oh, God.
Look, I don't hate the Buffalo Bills, but I do hate that stupid Isley Brothers song. So,
Hey, what you got against the Isley Brothers?
Bills fans singing that song in inappropriate situations.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I get it. I understand.
So
that.
I'm not happy that your team got eliminated on Saturday,
Yes.
but I'm happy I don't have to hear that stupid ass shout song until September.
I bet you
Karina.
hear it. I bet you hear it at the next Sabres game.
Oh, I'm
Karina.
sure.
You know what you have to do, right?
Listen.
No, you know what you have to do.
Next thing I know,
Vengeance is petty.
Next thing I
and
know,
it's
there's gonna be
fun.
an Isley Brothers 45 showing up on my doorstep.
Oh man. If
You
we
could
want to
have
play
so
like
much.
this, it could get really ugly.
That was
We
Muller's
could-
idea, by the way. The Rick Astley.
I
vinyl.
know, you told me. Yeah. Yeah, it's someone else's idea, so you're not held responsible for going through with it.
Totally. That sounds American enough. We're going with that. Listen, somebody else thought about it. It's not my fault that I did it. Actually, this sounds like the reason that I've used for most of the things I've done in my life. So you know what? Just go with that.
Yeah,
that works.
right?
It's not my fault. Somebody else thought of it.
Right.
Shouldn't have given me the idea if you didn't want me to do it.
That's right. I didn't think about peeing off the bridge. Somebody else told me to do it. That's a true story, too.
I'm sure it is. That would not surprise me.
And then the wind kicked up, and I did a back bend
Oh, no.
on the cars behind me.
Oh no.
Actually, I was with Chris Tripp. I don't know if you remember him from college.
I don't remember him by name.
I can't remember what the hell he looked like. He wore a shirt.
I was gonna say, like, tell me what he looked like. Maybe I'll know. But
There was a shirt, and he had a face with eyes and a nose. That guy.
Oh.
Yeah, him.
No, I don't think I remember a Chris, but I don't think that's the Chris that I remember.
I want to say Tara Clack was with us, too. Because I vaguely remember her screaming at me because the pee was getting on her vehicle. Sorry, Tara. Not sorry.
It could have been worse. It was just the vehicle, not
they
her.
could have had the windows open. Good thing.
Well, we're hitting 6:30-ish right about now.
Oh, yeah, I know I've got to take off soon, but I kind of want to play a song. I don't know, should I?
If you'd like,
Probably.
I restrung a guitar for you today. It might need to be tuned a little bit.
What? What does turnals, Precious? What does turnals?
Okay, Nick's not gonna tune. He's just gonna play.
Hang on. tuning song. Close enough. Now this is what we usually do before we start.
Give me 1 second to turn off your filter on there. So.
Oh, you think I got a filter on
Oh
me?
no, I'm saying.
There's no filter attached.
No, never has.
No, I got to turn off your noise gate so it'll pick up your guitar. There
Got
we go. Now you should be good.
All right, let's try this out. I've never done this one acoustic before. We're gonna see how this goes.
Ooh.
How's it gonna show when it's time to go as the light forgets your eyes? What you gonna say and where you gonna pray in the cloud of darker skies? What's it gonna take and who is gonna break when time begins to die? Listen to the call and move into the squall, embracing your demise. Where's the nightmare? Where's it all began? Where's the nightmare when the light seeps in? Listen to the call, moving in the squall, embracing all the ways. Look up to the sky, you see the overfly and bow beneath the weight. Driving like a bull, you ride upon the skulls and reach the even ground. Time for you to die and never question why, no answer to be found. Where's the nightmare end? Where's it all began? Where's the nightmare end? When the light seeps in? Is it on the line how the world tries to beat and drag you down? Could it be the fall of devils in the soul that drive into your sound? Driving like the bull, you ride upon the skulls, you reach the even ground. It's time for you to die, never question why, no answer to be found. Where's the nightmare end? Where's it all began? Where's the nightmare end? When the light seeps in? Where's the nightmare end? Where's it all began? Where's the nightmare end? Ooh, ha ha! That was almost right.
Sounded good to me.
Yeah! Guys, thank you very much for having me. This has been a lot of fun.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
man.
coming
You know
out.
you're always welcome here.
Right, maybe I can pawn Jenny off on cheese and wine another Wednesday night and come back
Sounds
out.
good, man.
I'm
You're
pretty sure that's an easy sell with her.
You're always welcome here. You know that. You've been on this show many times, and
I appreciate it,
looking
buddy.
forward to having you back.
Right, and then we gotta get ourselves a show going at some point.
Absolutely.
You know, I may have heard whispers of something eventually.
There's
you know,
rumors going around,
and
something.
whatnot.
What don't I know?
I don't know.
I've also heard that after your Flotsam and Jetsam show on May 16th, you guys want to take us to Rochester. So
I vaguely remember this conversation.
Yeah, so maybe that'll happen. Maybe we'll have a Buffalo show. Who knows?
We'll work something out. And then maybe we'll play a prom or something at some point. I don't know. I don't know.
That could be interesting.
That would be like a really good setting for a movie. Like
us playing in a prom?
Yeah. You know, like in the prom.
I feel like this is a setup for a trauma
movies,
film or something.
in the prom movies, there's always a band playing. It's always like everyone's super excited and into it.
That's true. Idle Hands. Offspring was playing at the school dance, and then Dex got his scalp ripped off by a hand. That was a weird movie.
And what was it? Were the Donnas in Mean Girls?
Yes.
Yeah, that was really fun. That looked like a fun prom.
It did.
Especially the whole like ripping the crown off the bitch's head and shit.
Yeah, that's always nice to put it to somebody that's a jackass or a bitch.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Very true.
We'll definitely have to get something together and make things happen. We should do Dr. Dre again at some point.
Yes,
Ooh.
we should. In fact, you know what came up at practice the other week? Doing Burning the Bush again at some point. Because I believe that outside of like the standard members, you've spent the most time on stage with us over the years.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I mean, because I think you've outside of like that show, you've been on stage with us at least 2 or 3 times.
I believe it was 2 other times. I definitely did Burning the Bush, the old Think So Brain song. That's the intro to this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And we've done California Love.
Yes, we have.
And, of course, I did the Think So Priory May 4th show last year.
Yep, the Fun Time Extravaganza.
Yeah.
A show that pulled me out of retirement. So if you guys don't like my band, blame Nick.
I've been blamed for worse. I really have. But all right, guys, it has been a blast. Everybody that's listening or watching, thanks for tuning in. Check out Exham Priory. We're playing on May 16th. At the Mohawk Place, Flotsam and Jetsam. It's going to be awesome. I've got tickets. The band has tickets, or you can go online and buy tickets or something. There's tickets involved. Just message Joe, and he'll send you in the right direction.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you, and
thank
have a
you.
good one.
We'll see you soon, man.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nick Lucido of XM Priory.
Yeah, boy!
Yeah.
It was nice to have a musical guest. We haven't had a musical guest since probably the last time Nick played on the show.
Lexi was on here.
Did she play?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when she played one.
That's right. She played, and so we gotta get more musical guests.
My vodka.
Yeah.
Later.
Be safe,
Later,
please.
Nick. Drive safely, man. We'll see you soon. Yeah,
always a good time.
Oh, yeah, we love Nick. We've known Nick for so long.
So long that I don't remember meeting him.
Yeah. We've known Nick for so long. Our heart's been aching, but we're too shy to say it. Oh, man. If you guys aren't watching on YouTube right now, she's glaring at me.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Yes, he has tickets to his own show, and I have tickets for my own show, but they're for sale. So we got 96 Bitter Beings tickets right now. They are $15 each pre-sale. You could get them from any members of my band or the other local band on the show, Canaton. Preferably from us, because it helps.
Yeah.
So, if you need tickets, let us know. We'll hook you up. We've got them. $15 pre-sales. That's Nick just bought his. This cable is loose or something.
I see that.
All right, but anyway, Nick Lucido.
Nick Lucido.
Great dude, and I enjoyed getting to spend 4 months of my life with him last year.
I know you did.
Doing XM Priory stuff. I was playing some XM Priory stuff on my guitar the other day, because I didn't realize I tuned it down to a drop D, and I'm just like, oh, let me do this. Let me play some old XM Priory stuff since I've been tuning for some of it.
Nice.
But before we get to 96 Bitter Beings or Flotsam and Jetsam, We've got a lot of other shows coming up this week.
Yeah.
To talk about here.
There's always something happening.
Starting tonight, this is going on right now until 9 o'clock. It is the January Alliance session for the WNY Music Industry Alliance. Tonight's session is on recording and Pro Tools. And
it's really great that they're doing this for the music community. It's really important.
Oh, absolutely. I just wish they weren't doing it the same night I'm doing a podcast, because I would totally be there.
This is stuff that we could benefit from, too.
The marketing one a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
I was like super excited about, but it's like, I can't.
Yeah, can't justify pre-recording.
Yes, Laura, May 16th at Mohawk Place. Flotsam and Jetsam, and Exham Priory is on that bill. That's going to be a good one. Nick apparently really loves Flotsam and Jetsam. He was saying he's got all their albums and everything.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. We've got also going on tonight, this is the bi-monthly event series for the Bi Plus community. And that's at Masuda Chow's every second and fourth Wednesday to mingle and make new friendships. Snacks will be provided and gameplay quarters will be given to the first 30 people there. For more information, visit pridecenterwny.org or give them a call at 716-852-7743.
That's nice that they're so easy to reach out to.
Absolutely.
That's not very common.
Also going on, the doors are opening in about a half an hour for this one. We're going to play the opening band from this show on tonight's show at the time that the doors are opening. No, that's not true. We're playing them at 7:30. But 7 p.m. doors, $12 advance, 16 plus with ID. After Dark presents Q. With special guest Shambles.
Yeah, we know how to say that one.
Our dear friends, Shambles, Shambles. That's their new name, Shambles.
Oh, someone should let them know.
Anyway, $12 advance. I don't know what the at the door ticket price is. It doesn't say, but I guess you can show up at the door and find out. That is tonight at
scroll up.
Mohawk Place. All right. You would think it would say somewhere in here, but it does not.
It does not.
But tonight, Mohawk Place. Q with Shambles. Shambles. Anyway, I'm totally gonna forget that by 7:30, I'm sure, and announce them as Shambles. But also going on tonight, it is Buffalo Hip Hop Collective Day. That's going on right now at Sugar City, hosted by Buffalo Hip Hop Collective. BHHC Day is sure to be one of the best local hip hop events in 2020, and we're starting it off early. Local art pop-ups and good music all night long, so buy a ticket and pull through. Exotic Slippers will be serving exotic pops and snacks all night. Excuse me, that was exotic sippers, not exotic slippers.
I was like, what the fuck?
I read that wrong. That was, yeah. Anyway, so that's going on tonight at Sugar City. So if you're into the hip-hop scene, that's where you should be tonight.
Yeah.
I swear I had some stuff for tomorrow, but I guess not. Oh, Sarah has a show tomorrow, right? Is that what?
No, I don't think so.
1-9, Remington Tavern. I don't know where that is.
I think that's in North Tonawanda.
There wasn't an event page, but it's written down Remington Tavern 1-9. That's a show with Sara Elizabeth, who we are playing at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
That's from 6:30, 9:30 tomorrow night. I think that was the only 9. That was the only 9. Okay. On the 10th, on Friday, we've got Wickerman's monthly happy hour at Tudor. Come send Rob off, as this is his last happy hour with us at the infamous Tudor Lounge, 5 to 7 p.m., no cover. That's going on Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. And then we've got Snowsuits and Galoshes Redux. Nickel City presents In Back, Voice of Dissent, Bastard, 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 Cardboard Homestead, and Holdout. And up front, Andrew Biggie, and to be announced, let's shake off the snow and warm up the house with some hard thrashing, ass shaking, floor skanking, homegrown punk rock.
That sounds fun.
A new generation of Nickel City punks have been rocking the basements. Time to bring it up to the ground floor. 9 p.m., 21 and up, $7 at the door, $5 with a warm clothing donation for homeless youth. Again, that is Friday at Nietzsche's.
Nice.
Then also on Friday is Grosh, the Grace Stumberg Band, and Kenny Parker at The Cave, 71 Military Road here in Buffalo. Doors at 7 p.m., bands start at 8. Band together, local bands Grosh and the Grace Stumberg Band are going to rock The Cave. Kenny Parker is the special guest that evening. $7 at the door. Come get down in this beautiful new venue just behind Sportsman's Tavern.
Okay.
Also January 10th, Friday, happy hour with Philip Stephen. And that is singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist Philip Stephen. Doors open at 5 p.m. Music starts at 6 p.m. As always, $2 PBR. Jenny and Narragansett. I don't know. I don't,
I'm guessing that's a fancy beer or a really cheap beer.
I mean, it's $2. It can't be really fancy.
No, I guess it can't be fancy.
$2 off all pints and cheap well drinks. That is Friday at Mohawk Place.
Cool.
Then on Friday at Milky's is Penumbral Lunar Eclipse Party. Friday, January 10th, 9 p.m., $5. Wolf of Waltzer, Friendly Foes, and Whelp, each playing a set of music, and then a late-night Friendly Wolf set.
Cool. I think that was English.
Those are certainly all words. Also Friday, this at Mohawk Place. Didn't we just say Mohawk Place Friday for the Philip Stephen thing?
That was for a happy hour. This is for a regular time show.
So that was earlier. This is later.
Yeah.
This is at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
At Mohawk Place. Monkey Wrench is having a release party for their new EP. The first or second annual 30th anniversary farewell reunion hiatus reformation show of the year. Full sets from Johnny Revolting, Scary Chicken and Friends, and Monkey Wrench. Friday at 9 p.m. at Mohawk Place.
I like the name Scary Chicken.
Me too.
I will look into them just because of their name.
If that show's a little heavy for you, there is a fantastic band playing at Hot Mama's Canteen on Friday at 9 p.m. That is Station Wagon, performing from 9 to 11 at the friendly and fun Hot Mama's Canteen. Join us in celebrating the start of the new year with our take on music that rocks your soul. And then Saturday, this is at Stamps. It is Best Sleep, Ghost Pool, Ashford Buffalo, and Makeout Tactics. Saturday, January 11th, $10 pre-sale, $12 day of show, 18 and up with ID required, no ID equals no entry. Doors open at 6 p.m. purplepass.com/bestsleep011120 to get your tickets online.
I'm sure you're going to remember that.
It's the date.
Oh,
Best
okay.
Sleep 01/11/20.
Okay. All right. I'll allow it.
Yeah. So that's going on Saturday at Stamps from 6 to 11. Also Saturday at Hot Mama's Canteen. Spend your happy hour with some great drinks and fun tunes, no cover required, as Lexi Rain, easy for me to say, plays Hot Mama's Canteen Saturday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Awesome.
Also Saturday, this one down at Milky's, it's Ryan Garnett's 38th birthday party. Who the fuck is Ryan Garnett?
I might have heard the name.
Is he that little guy? He's like yay high. He's got gray hair. He looks like a little. He's got this like beard that's not really a beard. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I can.
Is that the guy?
I don't know.
He has some podcast. The struggle is stupid long name. Come help Brian Garnett celebrate his 38th birthday in style with a great show at Milky's on Elmwood featuring Nicotine Jones, Tooth, This, The Scarecrow Show, Dreadnecks, and Type Relevant. That's at, it's $5 admission, 21 plus with ID, doors at 8 p.m., show at 9 p.m. I'll be home watching football.
Aw.
Sorry, Ryan. I thought it was a 1 p.m. game, but it's 1 p.m. California time. So it's 4 p.m. here.
Oh.
I made that mistake twice. I was like, oh, yeah, no, I'm free after like 5 on Saturday. And, oh, no, wait, no, I'm not.
No.
Nope, Niners are playing.
Nope.
Niners are playing the Vikings. Anyway, January 11th, Saturday, Jay Dreff in Niagara Falls, New York, at the Evening Star. This is FTMP Events presents Jay Dreff with Tiger the Lion, Michael Delano, and Jen DeSantis. Just go for Michael and Jen. You don't have to stay for any of the rest of that. Tiger the Lion, they're okay, right? We've listened to them, I think,
I don't
haven't
know. I can't remember.
we?
I know we have listened to them, but I can't remember.
I feel like we've listened to them, So I don't want to knock. So don't take that as a knock. It's me saying stay for Jen and Michael and leave. You know? I don't know who Jay Dreff is, but apparently he's a big deal because it's a $10 pre-sale, $12 day of show, and you can get your tickets at purplepass.com/JDreff011120.
I'm not gonna remember that number.
It's the dates.
Sure.
Anyway,
It's numbers.
but that's Saturday at Evening Star. I love the Evening Star, and I'm hoping to get to play there soon. So
yeah, it's a great venue.
Fingers crossed here. We're waiting on this one. Anyway, also Saturday, Sara Elizabeth live at Eli Fish Brewing Company. That's 109 Main Street in Batavia in Genesee County. Sara Elizabeth is an indie singer and songwriter playing modern indie rock. We're an indie brewery. Call it destiny. But enough about us. Sarah's gotten some critics' attention, and she deserves yours. Best of WNY's Bob Silvestri has noted, the key to being above everyone else in the singer-songwriter melange is obviously to write songs, and this talented girl has a few. He later calls her a mature artist aware of herself, her craft, and her direction in life. Or as Jeff Myers of Buffalo News has said, bringing an indie rock mentality to the modern folk-based troubadour school is Sarah's deal. And it's working. She's becoming one of the more buzzed-about artists on the local indie pop scene.
Nice.
You had mentioned yesterday we should play Sara Elizabeth.
I did, before I even saw what events were out.
And exactly, because she does a lot for the community.
Yeah, she's very involved with the music is art.
Absolutely. She's the one that's making all these things happen that we talk about, the Industry Alliance.
All the Wednesday night things that we can't go to.
All the great things that we would love to go to but can't because we do a podcast every Wednesday. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can go check her out. She's a fantastic artist, and she's playing
is.
Saturday at 8:30 at Eli Fish Brewing Company in Batavia, and also at Remington Tavern on the 9th from 6:30 to 9:30. So go check her out if you're able to.
Yeah.
And we're going to play a song from her in a little bit here so you can get a preview of what you're going to expect.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then finally, Sunday, January 12th, this one at the Evening Star Concert Hall in Niagara Falls. It is Black Sabbath, the all-female Black Sabbath tribute band.
Which just sounds fun.
It does. FTMP Events presents Black Sabbath, the all-female Black Sabbath with Impurity, Scathed, and Tony Rocky Horror. Saturday, January 12th, $13 pre-sale, $15 day of show, 18 and up with ID required, no ID, no entry. Doors open at 6 p.m. Tickets at purplepass.com/BlackSabbath011220.
I won't remember that. No. You didn't say this show right here.
Rust Belt Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Oh, Rust Belt Brigade. They have their residency. That's the word, yeah.
Tuesday night at Good Bar from 9 till 12.
There you go.
Yes.
And you definitely want to go check out the Rust Belt Brigade. They are fantastic. I stuck around for longer than I anticipated at a show that they were playing on with Yellow Sauce. I was like, I'm just going to stay for Yellow Sauce, maybe a couple of songs of Wyatt Coyne and go home. And I end up like sitting through like most of the Rust Belt Brigade because they went on before Yellow Sauce. I'm like, guys, I got to go home. I want to stay for Wyatt Coyne, but I got to go home.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
You were pooped.
I was. I think that was the same weekend we did Cleveland.
I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
You guys had like 3 shows in a row.
Yeah, we were just like reeling off Yellow Sauce shows like back to back to back.
Yeah.
And I just got the list of like the next 3 shows, and they're like nowhere near each other for Yellow Sauce. It's like, yeah, we're calming down now.
Yeah.
we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop playing every week. Like, thank you.
Yellow Sauce is playing the Justin Mock Memorial and
That's
MS
one of them.
Sucks benefit. That is going to be March 21st, a Saturday, at the Burt Hotel in Burt, out towards Lake Ontario. It's our annual event to remember my friend and get together, family, friends, and music, and lots of fun stuff. And the Sauce has been there for 3 years now, I want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 4. No, 3. Have I known the Sauce for 3 fucking years?
We've known the Sauce for so long.
The Sauce is just there.
You can't escape from the sauce. Our next show for Yellow Sauce is in like February, I think.
Oh,
and then the next show is the Justin Mock Memorial Show.
Wow.
So we're slowing down a lot. So if you want to see the sauce, you need to come out to sauce. You need to come out and see the sauce when you have the opportunity to do so.
Yes.
Like Living Brain Dead has more shows booked right now than Yellow Sauce, which is crazy.
Oh, we're going to have to do something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and of course, January 23rd, 2 weeks from tomorrow, 96 Bitter Beings coming to town, coming to Mohawk Place, letting me get a chance to play at Mohawk Place. I've always wanted to. I never got a chance to.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited that we've got this opportunity to open for 96 Bitter Beings featuring Darren Miller, formerly of CKY.
Mm-hmm.
So for all of you out there who are listening, who used to rock that CKY merch back in the 2000s, now's your chance. You can come out, support local music, and support CKY's frontman doing 96 Bitter Beings songs, but also doing CKY classic hits.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, you guys definitely want to come see that. We're getting to hang with all these old school bands a little bit, it seems like, as long as hopefully still hoping I think we're one step closer to getting the show that we're hoping for in March. So
yeah.
we'll see. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
But but yes, if you guys need 96 Bitter Beings tickets, I've got them. Can't hear that.
Can't really hear it. There it is.
Yeah. I've got them right here. 96 Bitter Beings tickets. Just come talk to anybody in my band and we'll sell you these for $15 each.
They would charge you more if they could.
No, you do not. You do not need a Mohawk to go into Mohawk Place.
Although it helps. They do accept you better.
Yes. I don't know. I mean, their door person is in a doom sludge metal band,
right.
So
I don't know if Mohawks are necessarily the sludge metal.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know
choice.
necessarily that you need a Mohawk or that a Mohawk helps because she's in a doom metal band.
Yeah.
So I was just checking to see if my de-esser was on because it really sounds like my S's are like. Really cutting right now.
I didn't notice.
I don't know. I think it's just me because I have to sit here with headphones on and talking to a microphone all day and all night. So
yeah, you probably are picking up on things that I am deaf to.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But because I do this, all the damn time.
Yeah.
Always, constantly.
It's what he's always doing.
Yeah, there's a note right here that I was supposed to do a voiceover first thing today, and I just haven't been in the booth yet. So.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
No, I woke up, and it was like, okay, well, I'm going to finish watching this episode of WCW Monday Nitro.
Why not?
And then I'm going to go to Rite Aid and pick up your prescriptions.
Yes, thank you.
Which they actually got right for once.
They actually went above and beyond this time.
They did. They actually were like, hey, if you want to, we don't have that right now, but if you want to wait 10 minutes, we'll get it for you. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. I'm down to wait 10 minutes.
It's better than walking home and walking back.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sorry.
Yeah, it is weird to me that Stamps does not use stamps.
I know. People have... Yeah.
People question that.
There's that old school punk guy. Have you ever seen him? He comes...
The Australian guy.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, the guy that always shows up at my shows.
Yes, he comes to see you guys.
Yes. Yes.
What were we talking about?
Stamps.
Oh, he definitely said something about stamps at some point. And I was like, yeah, never heard that one.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, it wasn't the finger poke of doom, Laura. It's a couple of years before that. It was the NWO Monday Nitro.
It was pretty funny.
It was ridiculous. It's like, wait, I thought this was cool when I was a kid. They're standing here doing like nothing for 20 minutes, dismantling the set.
Yeah.
It's like watching a changeover at a concert, except it's not as efficient.
Oh, trust me, watching a changeover is just hell.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh,
I'm sure.
that's what I used to do. I used to build concerts and load bands on and off stage, and
it's like, okay, we just took 20 minutes to change over from the WCW stuff to the NWO stuff, and now here's a 20-minute promo about how much we love Hulk Hogan. Yeah. So I had to get through it. I'm like, I gotta watch this. I have to see, like no wonder this episode like failed miserably in the ratings. Anyway,
yeah.
Let's get to some music.
What are we gonna listen to?
We've got some Sara Elizabeth pulled up right now.
Excellent.
This song is called Control Relinquished. And don't forget, you can catch her on the 9th at Remington Tavern. And also on the 11th at Eli Fish Brewing. So be sure to get out and check out Sara Elizabeth if you get a chance.
I think there was another one that there was actually oh no, that was the Eli that had a page. Sorry, just those two.
All right. And this song is called Control Relinquished on All WNY, the Think So Joe Show.
There's too much weight in these songs. I don't know if I'm strong enough to carry them around with me. But I love too much. I hurt too deep. I'll just take a seat now. I'll take a seat on the passenger side, away from the silence that cries far too loud for me to hear. It's been so many years. Repeat itself, repeat itself, repeat itself. I love too much. I hurt too deep. I never learned how to stand on my feet. So I'll just take a seat now. I love too much. I hurt too deep. I never learned how to stand on my feet. So I'll just take a seat now. Oh, 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 I'll just take a seat. Take a bow So I'll just take a seat now. Oh, 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 I'll just take a seat.
That was Sara Elizabeth on all WNY ThinkSoJoE show. No, the lightning bolt is not going along with the music.
Oh.
I don't have that power yet.
Someday.
Someday I will control the lightning. But for now, no. It just goes.
It's like the Windows Media Player visualizer.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
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 We're old.
Speak for yourself. I don't remember Windows Media Player. What was that?
All right.
What was that? Something on Windows 95? Who was around in 1995?
I don't know. Old people.
Says the guy who went to 90s night at the Sabres. It was Sabres 90s night, and then watched WCW Nitro.
Yeah, you're stuck in 1997.
Well, it's almost 1998 in my WWE Network viewing.
Oh my god.
It's I got Starrcade, and then like a week of Nitro and Raw, and then it's 1998.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Get to prepare for the 1998 Royal Rumble.
What happened there?
I don't know. I'd imagine Stone Cold Steve Austin wins, and that's also where Shawn Michaels basically breaks his back.
Oh.
So,
So you did know. You lied to me.
You're giving me shit all morning because I'm like, I'm going to pause this before I go get my breakfast or whatever. You're just like, do you know how it ends? Probably. Well, then why do you need to watch it? Because I haven't seen it in 20 years.
I gotta give you shit sometimes.
Yeah,
Keeping you on your toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all right. That's all right.
Damn right it's all right.
Karina's sitting in the Sabres game the other day, and she's worried that they're going to rickroll her again. And I keep telling her, it's 90s night, not 80s night. So they're not going to rickroll you. Don't worry about it. She's like, no, that song existed. I'm worried about it. Well, they didn't play Rick Astley. They did play the Rednecks, not the Dreadnecks. We like them. The Rednecks, Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh my god.
And Karina's like, this is even worse.
You know what's even worse? Even worse? Fucking Macarena.
Oh yeah, I was doing the Macarena.
I know you were doing the Macarena. He's got his moves. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows the Macarena. Oh, now that's in my head. Please rickroll me. Oh. All right, that's better.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So no, got to go to 90s night at the Sabres.
That was really fun.
And then the next day was the skills competition. You weren't feeling well. You couldn't make it.
Never fucking.
But I went, and it was a lot of fun. And I hit the Sabres store. I got some merch for 20% off.
That's always nice.
Got some 90s Sabres merch.
Yeah, and you got that scarf.
And a scarf, Hockey Fights Cancer scarf, where the proceeds are going to Roswell Park.
Yeah.
So, which I've been looking for those, and I didn't know where they had them, so I finally found them.
Yeah.
Which was amazing, because that store was fucking packed.
I bet, with a big sale.
Like, that was like the worst I've ever seen it in there. Was so many people.
The Sabres store gives me like really bad anxiety because you can't move. And you feel like if you do move, you're going to knock something over and break it. Like, even though a lot of the shit in there isn't even fragile, it's just like, I'm gonna knock it down. There's not enough room to fucking move in here.
I would be rocking my 90s Sabres hat, except, I got to represent.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We know.
when your team's still in the playoffs, you could still rock their gear. Right, Buffalo? Oh, wait, you guys wouldn't know that, would you?
Oh.
I hate Buffalo Bills fans, and I'll tell you why. Because all year, Super Bowl, Josh Allen's the best, and he's going to get us the Super Bowl. Josh Allen loses a playoff game. Well, Josh Allen's not a good quarterback. That's why we lost, is because Josh Allen's not a good quarterback. He got you the fucking playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you lost to a team you probably should have lost to.
Uh-huh.
But he got you to the playoffs. And you're complaining. I hate Buffalo sports fans.
You hate Buffalo sports fans. You hate wrestling fans.
I do.
What else do you hate that you are?
I don't know. I hate a lot of things that I am. It's like, wait, why? I hate wrestling fans because they shit on everything. Can't just sit there and fucking enjoy it. It's, well, no, like this happened and that happened, so you gotta hate this guy. Like, no, you know who I fucking hate is Rory Gulak because he's a fucking pedophile. That's who I hate in wrestling. So,
I don't know which one that is.
Move your hate to the appropriate places, like Rory Gulak and James Ellsworth.
The rest of it is storyline.
Rory Gulak is the brother of WWE wrestler Drew Gulak, and this story has come out that he has made women feel uncomfortable by saying that he wants to get them pregnant and then have sex with them in front of the children.
Ew.
Yeah, like, fuck that guy.
I try not to judge, but that's a little weird.
Yeah, no, that's too much, man.
Yeah.
Like, no. So
Yeah.
Luckily that guy's not a big name, and he's been blacklisted from a lot of companies over this, so
yeah,
as well he should be. But but yeah, no, I like, wrestling fans annoy me, and Buffalo sports fans annoy me.
Yeah.
Because you got Sabres fans who are just like, well, we need to fire this guy, and the coach isn't doing a good job, and we need to fire our general manager because we lost a few games.
Yeah.
Like, this is the best we've done in a while. The season's nowhere near over. We haven't lost at all this year in 2020.
Oh, good point.
We've only played 2 games, but still,
knocking on wood there.
we win, and people are like, well, we need to get rid of Kyle Oposo. We need to get rid of, Jake McCabe. Like, why are people hating on Jake McCabe? He's the best defenseman we've got. But anyway, I digress.
Well, you were saying about Oposo. Now, you told me that his son was out on the ice for the skills challenge.
Yeah, Odie.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Odie, his name's Odie.
His name's Odin.
Oh, and they call him Odie? That's adorable. That's like Garfield's buddy.
Yeah, they were doing the hardest, like, he was out on the ice the whole time, but when they were doing the hardest shot competition, they were shooting towards where I was, and he was on the other side of the ice just shooting pucks at the net.
Yeah.
Little guy just skating around, and then he got to, they had the shootout competition at the end, and he was playing, like, him and his dad went out there and were, just went 2-on-1 against Allmark.
Aw.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. You got to see the, his kid was out there playing, and there's these other, like, little, like, junior Sabres out there playing, and, like, all the guys had their kids out there with them and everything. It was a lot of fun.
That's cool.
Sabretooth looks good in orange.
Sabretooth looks good no matter what Sabretooth wears.
Sabretooth dyed his fur back to black for the 90s game.
Yeah.
That was, his fur changes color with the uniform colors.
Yeah, I noticed.
So he came out with, royal blue fur.
Yeah.
And the, old royal blue jerseys with some of the earlier, 90s alumni. And then later on, he's rocking the black goat head jersey, and he's got the black stripes. So, yeah,
Yeah.
Good-looking cat.
He is a good-looking cat.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you respect that.
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun, and they had a lot of the 90s alumni were also at the skills competition.
Yeah.
Which is where I noticed, like, wait a second, something's wrong with those jerseys.
Yep.
They were missing the shoulder patches and some of the red around the collar, and it's like, wait, now they don't look good to me.
Yeah.
Because they're not right.
I told you they're the dress jerseys.
I guess. But we got our 90s Sabres cups.
Yep, we did.
Yeah, I was looking forward to those. I'm going to take at least one of each cup and put it on display somewhere. I just have no idea where.
Good, get them out of my fucking cupboard.
Yeah, I'm going to take one of each.
It's overflowing with Sabres cups.
Yet you're over here drinking out of a Toronto Maple Leafs cup. It is a nice cup.
It's a very nice cup.
You can put your hot drinks in there too. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck, man? Toronto knows what's up.
Yes, they do.
I am impressed because, like, realistically, with the exchange rate, that was not much more than what I'm paying for the
That's nuts.
For the little plastic cups.
I think
for
it's
getting
smaller.
Sabres games. It
but
might be.
It's definitely a trade-off that I'm willing to deal with.
It's a really nice, like, solid cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like the dome lid.
If it didn't have a Maple Leafs logo on it, I would be using that for my hot drinks.
Yeah.
I got my Tim Hortons Sabres cup.
Yeah, you do.
I got to start using that.
There's no lid for it though.
The lid's gone?
Yeah. I know. It's been gone for a long time.
I need to get me a travel mug so I can keep my damn drink warm.
Yeah.
I was thinking of buying one of them things you put your cup on and it warms the cup.
Yeah.
I was thinking
a hot plate?
No, not a hot plate. It's a cup warmer.
It's basically a hot plate.
It's basically a tiny hot plate. You're not cooking food on it.
Fucking way. Your face. It's a hot plate.
It's not a hot plate. I mean, it's a plate and it's hot, but it's not a hot plate in the sense of you can cook your dinner on it.
Well,
it's basically like one of those candle warmers that just melts all the wax in the candle.
What's the point of that?
You get the aroma.
Without the fun of the flame.
Without the fun of the flame, which is like, I'll sit here and burn this candle like all night and just sit here and watch it.
Oh, is that why it takes you so long?
No, well, yeah, kind of, a little bit. No, like I like, I like to have it burn until it's got like, maybe a centimeter or two of like melted wax, so I could like look through it and see like see the white of the wick.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that's neat.
Yeah, it's not, and then it makes it, when it hardens, it's nice and flat on top, just like it's brand new.
Okay.
See?
Except it has a black wick.
Except it's got a black wick, yes. I don't know. I just sit here, watch the flame, and
yeah.
Yeah.
That's relaxing.
While I'm editing, yeah, it's relaxing. It's nice and lets me chill out while I'm working.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Gotta have some relaxation in between jobs, and I also get caught up in watching like YouTube and shit like that. So
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had no idea.
Playing Toon Blast and I gotta play Toon Blast before I go to bed, so I'm not playing Toon Blast while I'm in bed, and you're feeling ignored for a video game.
Thank you. Instead, you're hiding in another room, ignoring me for a video game.
Pretty much, yeah. I haven't played Dr. Mario World in a while.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, you know what I got over the course of the past week is I got a Sega Genesis Mini.
Yes, you did.
I've been rocking some Sonic the Hedgehog and Comic Zone.
Yeah.
But then we went to 90s night, and he played the theme song from NHL 94, and I'm like, shit, I got to go in the basement and find my NHL 94 plug and play.
I'm surprised you haven't yet.
Yeah.
You haven't really had time.
No.
You've been...
In
your free time, you've been conked out. You've been asleep.
I also don't want to go into looking for that, because that's like an all-day process, I think.
I know. Is it in your ottoman?
No.
That seems like a viable place.
I'm fairly certain it's in a box in our little storage area there that's completely full.
Oh.
So I feel like that would be an all-day thing, trying to find that.
Yeah.
In the ottoman, I do have a Sega Genesis 6-button joystick.
Oh.
Which would not work for this, because this takes USB.
Oh.
So
Well, that's
which was the first thing I'm like, oh shit, how the fuck am I supposed to play Street Fighter on a 3-button controller?
Don't you just button mash?
No.
You just button mash.
No, there's strategy to Street Fighter.
I've never had to use strategy, and I always win.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to play Street Fighter later.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway. Comic Zone is not an awful game.
What is Comic Zone?
That's the game I was telling you about where you play a guy, you're a guy named Sketch Turner, who is a comic book artist, who gets sucked into his own comic book.
Oh.
And you have to kind of like fight your way out.
It's an interesting concept.
Yeah, the graphics are amazing for a 1990s game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was one of my favorite games back then. It's one of my favorite games now. And maybe eventually I'll beat it without having to restart the level. That's the only way I've beaten that game so far is, okay, I'm going to pause here and I'm going to save.
Yeah.
Which you couldn't do on the original game. So,
okay.
you know. But, yeah, I beat it a couple of times yesterday.
Oh, good.
So, you know. Actually, I did beat it in one try yesterday. But that's because I used the invincibility cheat. So.
Well, you cheater.
He is a guy with a rat, and his rat's name is Roadkill.
Really?
Yes.
I used to have a rat.
I used to have several.
My rat was better.
Yeah.
Her name was Sweet Pea, and she was arguably the love of my life. I have a video somewhere of her and I, like, cuddling, like, me tickling her, and, like, oh my God. She was my little ball of love.
I had rats. I started with Pinky and Moo. And then Moo died, and I got Brain, who turned out to be a girl. And then I had several more rats. We had, let's see, there was Clarice, Lecter, Mills, and Flower. They were all black and white rats. So the one that just had a black stripe across its back, we called it Flower.
Oh, like the in Bambi.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
The skunk. Skunk is the word I was looking for.
Yes.
The skunk.
Yes.
Yes.
Except our rats, none of our rats were electric rats, like Roadkill in Comic Zone.
Electric rat.
He's an electric rat.
What does this mean?
That means he electrocutes people. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you let him loose when you're in a fight, and he'll go after the guy, and he'll zap
like
him.
Pikachu?
Maybe, but before Pikachu.
Whatever, it ripped off Pikachu. I know.
It was probably before Pikachu. We're talking mid-90s.
It's still ripped off Pikachu.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Whatever.
People still play Pokemon Go. Do you believe that? Even I stopped playing that.
Thank God.
I was getting exercise when I was playing.
I would fucking kill you if we were out on a date and you were so busy playing Pokemon Go that I could see that being a problem.
I was getting exercise when I was playing Pokemon Go because I would make it a point to go out and like walk around the park.
Well, you can go ahead and do that by yourself because I'm not going out in 18-degree wind chill.
Well, I didn't mean this time of year.
I would hope not. I wonder if there's a lot of Pokemon out to make it worth it for people.
Who knows?
Someone's got to know.
I don't know. I just see people posting about it, like, "Hey, I'm looking for this, and this is my friend code, and this is what."
Is it like?
This is all bullshit that wasn't even in the game when I was playing. Like,
is it like Go Fish? Like, hey, I have a Charizard. I'll like.
I don't know. Like,
there wasn't Go Fish.
There wasn't any kind of like trading mechanism or anything when I was playing.
Yeah.
Like, it was you find what you fucking find, and if you don't find what you're looking for, fuck you.
Keep looking.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So that was like, I don't know. So I don't know. I haven't played in. I mean,
At
it
least
was
2 years.
It was still a pretty relatively new game when I started playing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I never wasted any time on that shit.
I don't feel like some of my time playing that was wasted.
Well,
I feel like
none
some
of my time was
some
wasted.
of my time was wasted, but other, you know, it was a lot more fun when you could play from the bus.
Oh.
Because they eventually, like, if you start moving over a certain speed, it wouldn't let you play.
Yeah.
Which was obviously a good idea.
I've seen people, like, I've been in the car with people while they were driving playing it. Like, there's some way around it.
Yeah, well, I would just play on the bus on the way home.
Yeah.
And because, it's a long ass bus ride.
Yeah,
so I just play on the bus on the way home. And then it just kind of got like, oh, well, yes, it was 2016. That was a long time ago I was playing that game.
Wow.
Yeah. No, I went to Canal Side one night and I was playing, and there was, this girl I was with had like the maps on her phone of where all the Pokemon were popping up.
Oh.
Which, like, it's been like back and forth between the community and the creators of the game because they don't want you to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So, she would pull up where these Pokemon were and just like, okay, let's go this way. Let's go that way. Let's go this way.
Yeah.
And then she told me she didn't like Real Big Fish. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm going home now. Yeah.
What did she like? Pokemon?
She was into metal. She liked, Steel Panther and,
Did she like Steel Panther, or did she like accept that you liked Steel Panther?
She liked Steel Panther.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, no, it was like, okay, I'm going home. You don't like Real Big Fish. Ooh. You called them a jam band. I'm out of here.
Oh my God.
I'm out of here.
I guess she doesn't know.
Well, because one of the places that we were walking by was a place where I had seen Real Big Fish. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I saw Real Big Fish over here. And Goldfinger. So I'm not into jam bands.
Wow. What a dumbass.
Yeah. Yeah. So I, that was about it for that. So
yeah. You gave it a try.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that took up some of my time, but it also got me out of the house and got me moving, and
I guess.
It's something.
You know what used to get me out of the house and moving? Drinking. God damn, I miss drinking.
That got me out of the house and not moving. A lot of the time. Actually, a lot of the time that kept me in the house and not moving.
Well, I didn't like to drink at home.
We were talking about somebody the other day, and somebody who came up on this podcast whose name hasn't been mentioned, but and I was saying, he was a good friend. He made sure you were taken care of if you were if he needed to make sure you were taken care of. And he was always, anytime I was drunk and puking my brains out, he's there with a bottle of water. Like, here, man, drink. You need to drink. If you don't drink, you're gonna dehydrate. You need this. He's like, okay, no, dude, no, I can't drink this right now. I'm puking. But he was right, and he was always there to make sure, you were taken care of.
Right.
So I give him that. But
Yeah.
He gets that from me, at least.
You know who was awful to be around when I had been drinking and I was sick? My fucking mother.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she would get out the mom finger and she would yell at me, and like I would be laying in the bathtub throwing up on myself. And I'm like, I need my mom. I don't feel. She comes in the bathroom yelling at me. Oh my God, Mom, you remember that? That was the day that I got kicked out of the Niagara Hotel.
I don't think my mom listens to this show, so I can tell, drinking stories.
My mom was there. She knows. She knows what I'm capable of.
Tell drinking stories about when I was, 16 or 17 or whatever, and we're getting kicked out of a bar that our friend's band's supposed to be playing at. We've told this story, but I don't think I ever got into detail about, like, we just went down to the gorge and started drinking.
Oh, that seems like the reasonable thing to do in Niagara Falls.
Yeah. I didn't drink much, and I ended up going home, and then, like, I guess one of the people we were with was, like, starting to threaten to kill himself or something.
Oh, Jesus.
just because he was fucking drunk, and he's like, I'm gonna jump off of here, whatever. I don't fucking know.
Oh man, somebody's always got to ruin a good time.
I don't remember who it was, and I don't know if he's still alive or not. So
Oh man,
who knows? You never know in this.
No, you really don't.
But yeah, that was way back in the day.
Yeah.
So
Wow. So that was like 20 years ago.
that was over 20 years ago.
Yeah, I was giving you a little leeway.
Yeah, I was still in high school, so it was definitely over 20 years ago.
Nice. My 20th anniversary's got to be pretty soon. No, I got a couple years.
Laura's gonna fax the show to my mom.
Okay.
I don't know that my mom owns or knows how to work a fax machine, but okay.
What if she did?
That'd be hilarious.
It would. If she just had next to the cat tower in the living room, if there was just a fax machine. And there's like Chester rolling around on top of it.
I'm surprised my mom knows how to use email, but you know, or the internet. My mom has listened to this show in the past.
Yeah.
She used to tune into the show that used to occupy this time slot.
Oh, really?
Back when I was on that. So, you know, okay, you know, my mom takes an interest in the things I do.
Aww.
You know, it's an interest of, okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but
that really is how it seems to be.
That's exactly how it was with when she came to see Living Brain Dead.
Yes, it was.
She's just like, oh, that wasn't so bad.
Well, I can do that. Yeah.
All right, let's get into some music. Speaking of punk bands,
What are we listening to?
we got our boys in Shambles.
Shambles.
They're going to listen to this tomorrow. Ryan's going to be texting me like, dude, what the fuck?
What is a Shambles?
Why are you calling us Shambles? What's that French bullshit, dude? What are you doing? He's going to yell at me the next time we go to a Sabres game. He's never going to let this go because I'm calling his band Shambles. Shambles. That just sounds like, you know, French cuisine or something, right?
It does. It sounds like it would be served with a garnish on the plate.
Yeah. That took care of that noise. I think I need new cable over here.
I think so too.
Anyway, this song is from their latest EP. And this song is called, actually, their latest album.
Oh, look at them.
They have graduated to an album.
What kind of punk band releases an album?
I know. I mean, and like, there's enough songs where it's long enough to not be an EP. Like,
yeah,
we're about to do a 10 song EP, and it's not even a half an hour. So, you know, but yes, this is Shambles, and this song is called Blue Line on all WNY ThinkSoJoE show.
Society, no
Shambles. That song called Blue Line on all WNY Think So Joe show. They're probably playing right about now. Yes, I got to click the button. You are correct.
Yep.
They're probably playing right about now at Mohawk Place tonight.
Yeah. And we're missing it.
We are. We'll catch them soon.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
hope
my boys.
so. I hope so.
Ryan was super excited about the Bills being in the playoffs.
Yeah,
so
well,
I
we
feel
know how that went.
I blame them. I blame Shambles. I blame them because they got they have the song No Goal, which is a great song, and then every time they play it live, they end it with that stupid Isley Brothers Hey thing. Like, I love Shambles. I hate that stupid Isley Brothers song. So yeah.
I'm sick of the Isley Brothers song. I am sick of it.
This is what I'm hoping is that, like, local bands don't start doing this out of the blue. Like, Shambles can get away with it because it's part of their set. It's something that they always do. Bands that I don't expect to do it, who do it, I'm hoping that is done until, like, September.
Yeah.
Like,
but there's no bands that I really would say, oh, no, that's off limits.
Them doing the Isley Brothers thing?
Yeah, like they wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, but bands that wouldn't normally do it. Like Shambles has it, like I said, it's part of their set.
Okay.
I know when it's coming from Shambles. For anybody else, I don't expect it at all.
Okay.
So, if you do it, and it has the same effect on me as a band being like, we're from Boston, Massachusetts, where I instantly tune out.
Yeah.
And I don't hear anything they do for like 3 or 4 more songs.
Right.
Because it's like, why the fuck do they have to say that?
I personally have no problem with Boston.
I mean, the only good band from Boston is the Boss Tones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think?
I think.
I disagree.
Yeah, who?
I don't know. There's a lot of them.
Who?
Nobody you like.
I'll give Aerosmith a pass.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I moved down to the trailer park a good decade and a half ago.
You know what I don't like is bands named after cities.
Like
I can't think of a single good
Chicago
one.
Chicago and Boston.
Yes.
But they're both pretty good bands.
I can't think of a single good band with the name of a city.
Pick another one. What other?
Kansas?
Kansas. That's not a city.
That's a state. You're correct.
Ah.
I don't know. Boston and Chicago. I don't like them.
Okay.
I don't like them.
You cannot like them.
But I don't like them. But no, I like the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. They're okay out of Boston. I like Aerosmith. They're okay out of Boston. I guess technically I'm in the Godsmack fan club. I really enjoyed the time that I saw Godsmack because you got this little 3-foot guy come out like,
I know, he's so
hey
cute.
guys, we're Godsmack from Boston. Sure, yeah, spill it. Like, just 2 different guys. What the fuck? Who's singing? It ain't that guy.
I love Sully Erna. I think he's super talented. I think he's a really cool dude. And I almost ran over him and his dog. And that was one of the highlights of my career. It was not really one of the highlights of my career, but it was pretty exciting to almost hurt Sully Erna and his dog. I would have felt so bad if I had done anything to the dog.
Here come the messages from the Godsmack fan club, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as they hear that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just... I just tune right out when I hear we're from Boston.
I know you do. I know.
I mean, the Boss Tones are so iconic that when The Simpsons did an episode about going to Boston, they weren't guest stars on the episode, but they were in the episode.
Okay. What does that mean?
They were a cameo in the episode. There's a shot of like all these Boston celebrities, and they're just front and center.
Cool.
Yeah, I love the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. If you didn't know, excited to. I'm hoping they come back in the summer.
Yeah,
I was listening to the Boss Tones the other day on the way to the store, and it's freezing cold out, and I just felt this warmth come over me.
Did you pee down your leg?
I did not. I just felt this because it was like, this song reminds me of summer.
Yeah.
Because it's the Mighty Boss Tones. Yeah.
Stop moving your thing.
I have to. I'm not comfortable. I needed to sit up. I got to get a new cable.
I will also sit up here.
The funny thing is that the cable that's on Nick's microphone used to be the cable on this one, and then I took that off when I got the new board and was, switching everything.
I hope it's not the microphone.
No, it's the cable.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely the cable, because that cable is fine on this.
Okay.
But it's like super long, so I didn't want to keep it on here because it's like, if we have guests, then I can run it
like today
across the room. Yeah, just like today.
Just like today.
Got to hear Nick Lucido play Nightmare from XM Priory.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I wasn't advertising XM Priory, because Nick was indicating that he wanted to play a song. He asked me if I had an acoustic guitar for him. And I was like, yeah, sure, dude, whatever. And so we did program an XM Priory song. We just didn't play it because Nick played Nightmare, which was when I was in XM Priory, that song wasn't like finished.
Oh.
So it was kind of like I had to kind of come up with a riff for it to play when we did the MS benefit last year.
Yeah.
So I thought I did okay.
I thought you did great.
I think it's the funniest thing is, if you go back, you watch those XM those ThinkSo Priory videos, as they titled them on YouTube. You go back and watch those, and go just watch Another Round, which was the first song we played. And I'm just out there like, why the fuck am I getting no sound out of my guitar? Because I didn't plug my shit. I didn't hook my shit up. Dan twisted.
Oh.
Because it was supposed to be this big surprise, even though everybody knew. Like, it's supposed to be this big surprise, but everybody already knows somehow.
Somehow. Because you're the worst secret keeper ever.
And so I'm like, walking out on stage, and I got the banana head on, and I can't get the strap from the guitar over the banana head. And so it's like, fuck, I could take the banana head off. And I pick up the guitar, and I'm like, fuck. And it wasn't even the guitar, like, because for whatever, like, Dan tuned the guitar I wasn't starting with to the starting tuning.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, shit. Like, so I had to go fix everything. I'm not blaming Dan for anything, because there was no real communication, because I was just getting off stage from Yellow Sauce and trying to change out of my Yellow Sauce shit, and get into, because that was my first real gig with Yellow Sauce, doing the book reading thing too, was that show. That show was kicked off a great year for me, really. Getting to play with XM Priory, and then the next day, like, putting out the notice, like, hey, I want to start a band. Who wants to start a band with me? And starting Living Brain Dead, and getting to do all the cool stuff I've done with Yellow Sauce over the year, and all the cool stuff I've done with Living Brain Dead, and getting to get back out and get off the sidelines and get back to playing, and kind of pawning off my booking duties on you. Like, hey,
about that, you keep like letting them go until
it's like, hey, I got a date in a month that I haven't booked anybody for. Can you help?
So there's a date, and it's February 14th. I know people are already making plans for Valentine's Day, because it is a big holiday to some people. That's fine for you. We're having a prom-themed Blackened Heart ball.
Wait, is that the prom-themed one? I thought that was a different show.
No, you're right. The Blackened Heart ball. And we can't even tell you who's playing, because it's not confirmed yet.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on confirmation from one band. And because I didn't know that I was supposed to book it.
I just never got around to it because I've been busy with everything else. And that's been
but you gotta tell me.
I know that. I have booked a band for the anniversary show in March. Or no, April, rather. I've booked a band,
Yeah.
a single band for that show.
All right, we'll talk about that one like tomorrow.
Yeah, I was trying to book my band with that band, but my band is not available. So
Okay.
yeah,
Well, that sucks.
yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So that's what we're telling people publicly. We're not available anyway. No, I digress. Yeah, I've been just far too busy, and then by the time I realize, oh shit, I need to book this show, it's like, hey, I got the show a month from now. Can you help?
Yeah, that is literally what is happening. I'm pulling my fucking hair out.
That's how New Year's Eve happened.
And
you did a great job with New Year's Eve. I wasn't there.
You weren't there. It was very stressful. Oh my God, you guys. Sardine played New Year's, and do you know what they did? Joe, do you know what they did?
They brought sardines.
They brought sardines. Not only did they bring sardines, they brought sardines. They brought calamari. They brought feta cheese, and they brought crackers. And they opened all of these things next to my cookies.
Oh no.
I was about done with cookie sales for the evening.
Yeah, I bet.
Nobody wanted to come near me.
Yeah, I was not feeling well.
Yeah.
I slept. No, actually at midnight I was up and I was taking a leak. Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, no, Kevin had posted that he was sleeping. He fell asleep at like 10 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, I was up at midnight. I was peeing. I was gonna come back in here and ask Google to give me a countdown to midnight, and it was like, okay, got it. A timer set for 23 hours, and like, what?
You missed
And then I looked at the clock, and I'm like, oh shit, it's 12:01. Fuck. All right. Well, Happy New Year. And so that was my introduction to 2020, was taking a piss.
Oh, my introduction was Ian of Cardboard Homestead and the TV having different countdown times by just enough, like 2-3 seconds, just enough. Excuse me. Just enough that it drove me crazy for the count of 8, 7, 5, 4, 3. Oh my God.
Last year I gave Tokyo Monsters a countdown clock on my phone, but apparently it like went away, even though I had it so the screen didn't turn off.
Yeah.
And so they missed the countdown entirely.
Oh.
So I didn't even know it was fucking midnight. I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
Like, all right, I guess I'll drink this champagne now.
I love champagne, and I didn't drink my champagne.
Really?
I gave it to Ashton because last time I had a drink, I got really, really sick. And I'm like, oh my God, I love champagne. It's just a half a glass of champagne. But like a half a glass of champagne is a full glass of champagne. Like, you're not supposed to chug it, which Ashton did. He takes it like a fucking shot.
Of course he does.
And he's like, oh, that's so gross. I'm like, champagne is good. You fucking sip it. You sip. Child. But, yeah, that, and we had bubbles, and we had noisemakers, and we had hats, and, I don't know, it was a fun little New Year's. We had a decent turnout, and,
Laura wants to wish the wrestling dolls she won for me a happy holidays, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna... she has accused me of getting rid of those.
Oh, okay.
And I am going to prove right now that I did not. I do believe this is the box right here. You keep talking so there's not dead air.
I'm sorry. So New Year's was a nice little New Year's, and unfortunately I couldn't spend it with you because you weren't feeling well, which I guess you were entitled to not feeling well because I never feel well. And there's the wrestling dolls.
I still got them. They're still here.
He's got all of them.
Yeah. That's supposed to be the Undertaker there and Seth Rollins. And I don't know who this big guy is. This is like a generic dollar store one. And,
oh, really?
Yeah, that's Jeff Jarrett there. Yeah. There's a bunch of like WCW trading cards up in here. I was so confused when this box showed up because I didn't recognize the name on it. I'm just like, there's nobody here by that name. And then it finally hit me to look at the return address and see Canadian Bulldog's name on it. I'm like, oh, I know who that is. Okay. This must be for me. So I opened it up, and that's like, oh, okay, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So
they're still here. They are not gone. They are still here.
The so February 14th is the next All WNY show.
Yes.
After that,
April 3rd.
April-ish. Okay, and then June. Or do we have anything else?
Probably.
Okay, we're gonna figure that out for next week, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not
No,
figuring that shit out.
June
right
might
now.
be the next one after April.
It seems like
I got so many dates for.
I know.
Yeah, I think you did, Laura. I think that's why I got confused. I'm like, who the hell is that? But anyway, yeah, that might be. You might be right. It might be June after April. I got so much dates I got to worry about.
I know you do. That's why I'm trying to pull this shit out of your head,
yeah,
and put it in mine.
with the yellow sauce and living brain dead and all that. So I got definitely some.
Taking it out of your head, putting it in mine.
Definitely some, worried about dates and trying to book them. And like I was telling Nick, like we got offered a show and I'm just like, yeah, we'll take it. Not even realizing we had a show exactly a week prior.
Yeah.
So then when we all got together and we were discussing it, it's like, okay, I'll let them know that we have a show a week prior in a different city. So
yeah. It should be fine because it's a different city.
I think so, and he wants us to, put our effort into promoting that, like we're doing with the show coming up on the 23rd with 96 Bitter Beings, featuring Darren Miller of CKY, because we've been doing a great job putting the word out about that show, so he wants us to basically do that for this other show if he indeed gives it to us, fingers crossed, and so. We're hoping because it's a band it's with a band we like in a city we know. So
Definitely.
we're kind of we can. If anybody can sell tickets to the show, it's me and Kevin because we grew up there, and we grew up listening to this band. So we're super excited for to have been asked and hoping that we get it so that we can. What are you doing?
I'm obviously playing with a lighter.
Why?
I light things on. I used to light things on fire. That I had blocked that out of my head. I have scars from lighting plastic things on fire, and they melted and stuck to my skin and boiled. And oh my god!
I was looking at my grandma's old house on a realty website. Because there's that thought in my head of I'm gonna get my credit score up, we're gonna buy a house. So I was looking at my grandma's old house because it's got everything I need except for the second bath.
Okay.
And
do I take that much time in the bathroom?
No, but there's been times where I'm just like, fuck, I gotta pee. Hurry up, Karina.
You could knock on the door.
Yeah. Well, not only with you, but with Madison in there too.
True.
Whenever she takes a shower, I'm like, fuck, I gotta pee.
Use the litter box.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was looking at my grandma's old house, and the rug is not there anymore on the second floor. That there was a big burn mark in from when I burnt the army guy.
Oh.
Yeah, that was. It's a call back to the first segment when we were talking about the things with the sparks.
Yeah.
Like the transformer.
Did we talk about that on air?
I think we did.
No, I don't think we did. Oh my god, you guys, Rollerblade Barbie was basically, her rollerblades were an upside down lighter without the fuel. So you would run Barbie through the carpet and the carpet would catch on fire. So all the rollerblades got recalled. And we were talking about the boy toys that were the same version of that technology.
They were Transformers.
Yeah.
I might actually still have one in the basement.
How badass would that be?
Yeah, I might. That's another thing I'd have to like dig for. I know where that box is, but I have to get through.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was, but yeah, they took that, the carpet's gone up there.
Yeah.
It was weird to like look at my grandma's house with all different furniture and
I bet.
yeah, just different curtains on the windows.
Ew.
And like, oh man, what the hell is this?
It's not the
Like,
same house.
Like but it was nice to see the house because it's like that's where I grew up.
Yeah.
You know, like I lived there more than I ever lived with my mom. I think you know. So you know, I always had my own room there and everything. So it was nice to see like all the bedrooms and the you know architecture of the house and but you know. It's gone, you know, the rug's gone, so that was weird.
That
to
is
see, like,
weird.
just the hardwood floor. Like,
yeah. Does the floor look like it's in good shape?
Yeah, the floor looks like it's in good shape. It was just the rug that got burnt.
That's good.
Yeah. I burnt an army guy and it melted and right onto the carpet. Yeah.
It'll happen.
Yeah. So there was that. You know. All right.
So hey, what are we gonna listen to close this shit out?
Well, I think we got another minute here because they're, you know, they have short songs. They're a punk band too.
Let's talk about.
It's about 3 minutes, so we got to get out of here as soon as the time changes over. But we're gonna play some Tony Rocky Horror,
and they're playing this week. Where I can't, my fingers won't work.
I don't know. It was one of the last ones there, I think.
J. Druff in Niagara Falls.
No, it was the one on it was something on the 12th.
12th.
The 12th.
Bi-monthly.
No, not that.
Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath. Yes, they're playing with Black Sabbath,
Sabbath.
all-female Black Sabbath tribute band. This is also one of the guys in this band is the guy that did the Yellow Sauce pins and the Living Grey Dead pins.
Is that so?
Yeah. So this is Tony Rocky Horror, and this song is called Takeaway/Rain on all WNY, ThinkSoJoE show, and we'll see you next week.